Welcome to our channel. In this session, we will discuss the concept of Towers of Hanoi problem. So, this Towers of Hanoi is a classic recursion problem. The concept is very clear. We have three rods. The rods are A, B, C, and n number of discs of different sizes. Initially, all the discs are placed in rod A. So, assume this is my rod A. Initially, all the discs are placed in rod A in the order of the largest disc is in the bottom and the smallest disc is on the top. The largest disc is on the bottom, smallest disc is on the bottom, and our objective is to move all the disc from source A to destination C such that these three are moved to C by using one intermediate or auxiliary rod B. But while moving, you need to follow some conditions. The first one is only one disc is moved at a time. At a time, you are allowed to move only one disc. And the second condition is only the disc at the top of the stack. Only the top disc on the rod is moved. That is, this is only moved. After that only you are allowed to move this one. Before that it is not allowed to move. Only the top disc is allowed to move. And the most important condition is the largest disc cannot be placed on the smallest disc. Always the largest is the bottom and the smallest is the top. The largest is not allowed to place on the smallest. By using these conditions, you need to move the disc from A to C. Okay. Now we will discuss with one example. Assume n is equal to 3. That is, I have 3 discs. Instead of sizes, here I will write on A. Assume these are 1, 2, 3. 1 is the largest, 2 is the next one, 1 is the smallest. Initially 1, 2, 3. In this order, the discs are placed. What is the procedure? First, I am moving disc 1. I am moving disc 1 from A to C. A to C. After that, what happened? Disc 1 is at this position. Now, after that, disc number 2 is moved from A to B. Disc number 2 is moved from A to B. Now, disc 2 is placed here. Disc 2 is placed here. Now, is it possible to place 3 on the top of 1? No. Why? 1 is the smallest one, 3 is the largest one. Is it possible to place 1 on the top of 2? Yes. 1 is the smallest, 2 is the largest. So, in the next step, what I am doing? We are doing disc 1 is moved from C to B. By this happened. By this, 1 is on the top of 2. There is no problem. Now, disc A contains only the largest disc. Disc C is empty. Now, you got it. Disc 3 is moved from A to C. Disc 3 is moved from A to C. Now, 3 is at this position. My first one is completed. Now, your aim is you need to place 2 above 3, 1 above 2. But if you are moving 1 here, there is no place for 2. That is the reason what I am doing. In the disc 1 is moved from B to A. Disc 1 is moved from B to A. Now you got the complete answer. Disc 2 is moved from B to C. Now 2 is on the top of 3 and then disc 1 is moved from A to C. Now you got it. This is the way how to move the 3 discs from source to destination by using an auxiliary disc B. Now for this we are writing the algorithm. How do we write the algorithm for this scenario? So algorithm towers of Hanoi of, simply I am writing somewhat towers. You can write complete towers of Hanoi of n. N is the number of discs. What are the parameters I need? I need the parameter source and then auxiliary and then destination. Auxiliary and then destination. Initially, my example is initially A is the source, C is the destination, B is the auxiliary rod. Okay. Now, if n is equal to 1, that means we have only one disk. If you have only one disk, directly we are printing the message. Move disk n from source to destination. Why I am writing like this in the sense, just to get the clear answer. Suppose n is equal to 1. Move disk. This is printed. Disk 1 from source. What is the source? Assume A. 2. Destination is replaced with C. For printing complete message from which rod to which rod we are moving, I written the statement like this. Else. Else in the sense. What we are doing in the example, if you understand carefully, initially n minus 1 number of discs are moved from A to B by using C as the intermediate. Got it? Initially, this is A and this is B and this is C. Initially, disk 2 and disk 1 are placed here and C is empty. A contains this one. That is n minus 1 number of discs are moved from A to B by using C as the intermediate, and then that is the first step. What is the second step? In the second step, the largest disk is placed on the destination. The largest disk is placed on the destination. What happened in the third step? We are moving these n minus 1 disk into C by using A as the auxiliary. This is happened. Now exactly we are writing the 3 points. So, in the first one, this is the recursion algorithm. Tower of n minus 1 disk move from source to destination. But here observe, A to B is transferred by using C as the auxiliary. Now, source, comma, auxiliary becomes destination. Destination becomes auxiliary. Destination, comma, auxiliary. Again, if you have wrote, I will write one more time. See this one. This is A and this is B and this is C. Initially, after doing what happened? 2, 1 is here. That is, we are moving from, if you observe this recursive call, source, auxiliary, destination. Source is A. What is auxiliary? B. But my n minus 1 discs are in B. That is, B is the destination in the first scenario. Clear? That is the reason I written like this. In the next step, what we are doing? We are moving disk n from source to destination. Now in this, what is the source? Source is this one. What is the destination? Destination is this one. So see, disk A to disk C, we are transferring the largest disk. That is the second step. And in the last step, what we are doing? The remaining n minus 1 disks are moved from B to C by using source as the auxiliary. So source as the auxiliary in the sense, the middle one is source, the source is auxiliary, and then this is the destination. So this is a recursive call. Simply the parameters are changed. Everything, if you understand the concept carefully, this is the simple one. This is the Towers of Hanoi problem. This is the algorithm for Towers of Hanoi. Simple thing. Moving from source to destination by destination as the auxiliary, and then original is transferred to destination, and then auxiliary acts as the source. That is, B acts as the source. and destination. The destination C acts as the destination and the source acts as the auxiliary. Now for this algorithm, what is the time complexity? What is the time complexity? Simply the recurrence relation is T of n is equal to 1. If n is equal to 1 means we have only one disk. This case, otherwise n minus 1 disk are moved, n minus 1 disk are moved, and one large disk is also moved. So this is T of n minus 1, this is T of n minus 1, and this is 1. So 2 into T of n minus 1 plus 1 if n greater than 1. This is the recurrence relation. This is the recurrence relation. Now solve that recurrence relation. T of n is equal to 2 into T of n minus 1 plus 1. So 2 into T of n minus 2 plus 1 plus 1, that is 2 square into T of n minus 2 plus 2 plus 1. In the next step, 2 square into T of n minus 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1. So 2 square into 2, 2 cube into T of n minus 3, 2 square plus 2 plus 1 and so on. This must be 1. That is, if you are repeated k number of times. If you are repeated k number of times, 2 cube into T of n minus k plus. So that is k number of times. Assume k is equal to 3. This satisfied. Now here 2 square in the sense k minus 1. So 2 power k minus 1 and so on 2 plus 1. I think you got it. N minus k. Assume if k is equal to 3, this is k, here only square. That is the reason k minus 1. When this value is equal to 1, if n minus k is equal to 1, that is k is equal to n minus 1. So 2 power n minus 1 into T of 1 plus 2 power n minus 1 into T of 1 plus 2 power k minus 1. This is geometric progression. So a into r power n minus 1 by r minus 1. Simply 2 power k minus 1. 2 power k minus 1. So 2 power n minus 1 into 1. 2 power n minus 1. What is the k value? K is equal to n minus 1 and minus 1. So what is the time complexity? Big O of 2 power n. We already know if it is n minus 1, n or n plus 1, if you done any mistake, that is not a problem. We are adding the constants, subtracting the constants, everything are ignored. So big O of 2 power n. This is the time complexity for the Towers of Hanoi problem. Clear? Now I will show you the recursive calls for this tree. I will show some of the recursive calls, then you will understand how the recursion is happened. Initially, so here destination. Here this is destination, and observe the calls carefully. Initially, tower of my number of disks are 3 and my source is A, B is auxiliary, C is destination. By using this I call n is equal to a condition fail. Come to S. What happened? Tower of n minus 1. So I am calling tower of n minus 1. That is 2 comma source. What is my source? This is source. This is auxiliary. This is destination. My source is A, comma. What is my destination? C. My auxiliary is B. My parameters are changed. Now this is the recursive call. Again call the tower function. It call this one, whenever it calls, see, tower of 2 comma a comma c comma b. So I am going to here. So n value is 2 a c b. So these are changed. Whenever you are calling, a is this one and c is this one, b is destination. Now call the function one more time, n minus 1. So tower of n minus 1 is 1. My source is A. My source is A. My destination is B. And my auxiliary is C. My auxiliary is C. Now by using this, again you call the function. Whenever you call the function, in that case n is equal to 1. In that case n is equal to 1. What you are writing? Move disk 1 from source to destination. In this we are moving disk 1 from source to destination A to C. Already you done the same thing. After that, return. Once it returns, we are moving to here. Once it returns, we are moving to here. Then that is, this call is completed. We are moving to, once this call is completed, we are moving to this one. Move disk n. What is n value? Move disk number 2 from source to destination. Here what is the source? A. What is the destination in this? B. Source to destination. Completed? After that, this, once this is completed, it returns to this one. After that, this statement is executed. Now call this towers of Hanoi. Now towers of Hanoi of n minus 1. My n value is 2 and auxiliary. In this, the second parameter is the auxiliary, source and destination. Source and destination. Again it moves to here. N value is equal to 1. Whenever n value is equal to 1, move disk number 1. N is equal to 1. Move disk number 1 from source to destination. What is source? C. What is destination? C to B. By this, by the completion of these steps, what happened? Initially A, 3, 2, 1, right? B and C. In the first step, whenever this happened, disk 1 is moved from A to C, and then disk 2 is moved from A to B, and then disk 1 is moved from C to B. After completion, whenever this statement is executed, it returns. Whenever it returns, move disk number n from source to destination. Move disk number. This is also completed. Now the towers of Hanoi is completed. Now move back to this one. Move. That is, we are moving to this step. The top of this text, or these are completed. We are moving to this step. Whenever we are moving to this step, one recursion call is completed successfully. Then we are moving the second step. Disk 3 from source to destination. What is source? A, C. So disk 3 is moved from source to destination. Again in the second recursive call, the same procedure is happened. This is the way how Towers of Hanoi implements recursion. Thank you.